Hmm. Hmm. No. 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 Oh. Hello there, CriterioNate here. You'll excuse me. I'm just trying to look at this pair of pants here. I'm trying to pickpocket. Yeah, I tried. Number 313. Wait a minute. Wait. Don't tell me. 314. 314. Robert Bresson's Pickpocket. The man is back. 1959, 75 minutes, black and white, French, blah blah blah. This is sort of a. I want to say it's a quasi sequel to Diary of a Country Priest in that the majority of the dialogue is spoken through the lead character's like inner monologue and all that, like narration, you know. And we actually see him writing. He's like writing like a lot of letters and things. Not as much as Diary of a Country Priest. In that, obviously, that movie is basically just a strict, dialogue. Yeah, I mean, a strict diary. So, but still, the similarities are apparent. The similarities are obvious. The fact that Bresson was, still using, no-name actors or people who've never worked in film before. I think the guy who played Michel in this movie, Martin LaSalle, I don't think he had never acted before, and neither had Marika Green, who played his girlfriend Jean. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that he did that. And I think it did give him a little more realism. Just hiring real people to become actors, and kind of helping them, and all that. But anyway, that's Pickpocket. The plot. We follow this young man, Michel, who's a master of the take, and there's some really trippy, how he does things, slipping his hand in people's pockets and all that, and sleight of hand, bumping into somebody and then shaking their hand and swiping their watch, and and it's and then the quick flipping the money out of the wallet and tucking it in and throwing the wallet away. It has to be all timed perfectly. There's a whole sequence on this train where he and his buddies all swipe a bunch of people's wallets, and they just go and it's like clockwork. It's like they wrote it out all on a plan, on a blueprint, and did it all. And it was a trip. But yeah, so it's basically about him. He meets these other pickpocketers, and he learns kind of more tricks from them. And his girlfriend is taking care of his mother, who's sick, and there's a lot of moralistic overtones or undertones about pickpocketing, and is it right? Can some crime be? I think that's one of the questions they ask during the movie is can some crime be forgiven? Can some thievery be forgiven? And basically, that's all I'll say. Bresson is a really interesting director. He does some very thought-provoking movies. I just recently saw last week. I watched Diary of a Country Priest again, and again, I am just amazed at how freaking brilliant that movie is. It's a trip and a half. I'm mighty happy that I own it now. It's a great movie. And Bresson, really caught my attention with that. Not so much with Les Dames du Bois du Bourgeois, whatever that one is, which I will watch again because I would like to catch, because I notice certain style with his movies now. With this and what were the other ones? I think Alcazar Balthazar is another one that I remember. Yeah, and that one wasn't my favorite, but it was pretty decent. What else? What else did he do? I'm looking at trying to pull up the old factory Diary of a Country Priest. Man Escaped, which we haven't seen yet. And I thought he did The Flowers. I forget who did The Flowers of St. Francis. Oh well, not important. Yeah, but I know we've got some more coming up. I think Un Femme Douce is one. But yeah, so anyway. So, that being said, Pickpocket, pretty cool movie. Will I pick it up? I think I will actually get this one. It wasn't my favorite. It's short. It's really short. It's surprisingly short, and so. But that being said, it's still really, which gives it a little bit more rewatchability. If it doesn't drag on. I'd forgotten how long Diary of a Country Priest is. That is an epic. But it's good though. That's the thing though. You want to know what happens throughout the film. You want to know why this guy is in this parish. What is he gonna change anyone? Is he gonna be swept under the rug? That movie keeps your attention. Pickpocket does too, because you know that he's gonna get caught at some point. Spoiler alert, he does. But when and how and where? You don't. The details aren't clear. You know the ending, but you don't know how you're going to get there. That's Pickpocket. And Jean's really hot too. Marika Green. She is in the. She plays. She's in this behind the scenes documentary. I couldn't take my eyes off her. I don't think I've ever seen an actress age so well than her. I'm more or less going to pick it up just for that documentary. Just to see her interview. Anyway, Pickpocket, great movie. I'm gonna give it an A. Good stuff. Bresson knocked it out of the park again, and now I'm curious. All right, what else we got from the Bresson man? We gotta find the Bresson man. What do we got? Let's see here. Bresson, B-R-E-S-S. Oh, and Bresson, Diary of a Country Priest, Ahasa Balthazar. Roberto Rossellini did Flowers of St. Francis. That's it. Yeah, okay. Pickpocket. Mouchette. Is that this? Oh, Mouchette. Yeah, okay. That's coming up in a couple weeks. Probably in a couple months, actually. Mouchette, that'll probably won't get to that one until next season, probably. I mean, not till next year. Not till next season. A Man Escaped with 650. Yeah. So we've got 2 more coming. So. So that's that. Pickpocket, A, great film. Supplements, another video introduction by writer-director Paul Schrader, who did Taxi Driver. And again, it's one of those ones where they spoil the ending. And I don't understand why Criterion decides to call them introductions when they spoil the movie. Don't put them before as, hey, video introduction for those of you who have seen the movie, I guess, It's like, yeah, but for those of us who haven't, which is the majority of us, it's like, don't do that. Just call it the Paul Schrader interview, So anyway, that was dumb. That's dumb how they decide that, The Models of Pickpocket, the documentary I was mentioning from 2003, filmmaker Babette Mangolti. It's 50-something plus minutes, and it's interviews with Martin Van Gaal, who played Michelle, Marika Green, who played Jean, and interesting stuff. There's a short interview with Bresson from 1960. He was on a TV show, Cine Panorama, and it felt like they were these 2 interviewers basically bullying Bresson and trying to finish his sentences for him, and he was saying other words than what they were saying. Pretty dumb stuff, dumb interviewers rather. There's a 12-minute Q&A on Pickpocket with Marika Green and the filmmakers Paul Vecchiali and Jean-Pierre Amris from 2000. They screened the movie in 2000, and people were asking questions about Bresson and working with him and all that. And then there's also a 12-minute excerpt from a show called 1962 episode of a show La Piste aux Étoiles, featuring Kasaji. The sleight of hand, who's a sleight of hand artist. I think he's in the movie. He played accomplice number 1. I recognize his face, and he's basically just doing these tricks. He does this trick. Spoilers. He does this trick where, and I don't know how the hell he does it. He puts these razor blades in his mouth, and then takes the thread and feeds it in his mouth, and moves the thread around, and threads the razor blades all on the same. I was like, fuck you. God, that's just amazing. Holy hell. And then he's pickpockets all the audience, and was just like, Oh god, that's amazing. Just so amazing. So yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip for the supplements. It's a trip for the movie. More or less a fantastic package through and throughout. Pickpocket, go and pick it up. So that's it for today. Tomorrow, shoot the piano player. We're gonna back to Truffaut. I've been excited for this one because I like my Truffaut and all that good stuff. So anyway, so that's coming tomorrow, and then hopefully, and then as far as Thursday and Friday, Tales of Hoffman is in. I forgot to grab it. Tales of Hoffman. I got the VHS tape of it, although the DVD is coming as well. If it comes before if it comes tomorrow, I will watch I'll watch the DVD instead of the VHS tape. And if not, we'll do the VHS tape on Thursday, and we'll do the rest, and then we'll do the supplements if I can ever get it. As far as RAN is concerned, RAN is on its way. It's taking a while. If it comes in tomorrow, then we'll do RAN on Thursday instead, and then we'll do Tales of Hoffman on Friday, and that will be that for this week. If not, we'll do Tales of Hoffman we'll do Shoot the Piano Player tomorrow, Tales of Hoffman on Thursday, and Forbidden Games we will do on Friday. And then that'll be it. And then Sunday we will get to hopefully RAN. Hopefully RAN will be there by that point. And if not, we'll do one after that, Forbidden Games, The Bad Sleep Well, another Kurosawa movie, which I forgot to bring it in. And and I put a hold on the next Young Mr. Lincoln is on its way, The Virgin Spring, The Complete Mr. Arcade, and they're all on their way. So we're getting ready for next week as well. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Don't steal from people, and don't put razor blades in your mouth because you could cut yourself. Seriously, don't do what he does. Don't try this at home, kids. And don't do this at home, definitely. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for Shoot the Piano Player. And until then, goodbye.